serve the public deserve dignity and respect as they go into retirement. After a lifetime of putting their shoulder to the wheel to keep the country running, this is not what my constituents in Falkirk, impacted by these delays, feel they are receiving. They feel utterly, utterly let down by my CSP and Capita. When Capita won the contract under the Tories, they promised the world. Improvements to service levels and response times, and justifying proposed reduced staff levels through a more efficient IT system. Looking at the value of the contract and the reputation of Capita at the time following their management of the Teachers' Pension Scheme, serious questions arise for the then Tory ministers to whether this contract should have been signed off or not in November 2023. Transitional arrangements between my CSP and Capita failed to plan for the scale of the backlog and correspondingly failed to plan for the required additional staffing, as warned by the Public Accounts Committee in October. Those warnings were not heeded, and now it has had human consequences. Mary was supposed to retire with her pension last week, but without any time to make alternative plans and hours on the phone, was callously told to wait her turn. This was months after applying and the ball being firmly in Capita's court. Andrew, after a workplace injury forced him to retire, has not received his pension nor the capability payment tied to his scheme after 40 years of guarding Scotland's prisons. Those facing hardship and crisis and those at imminent risk of retiring with no income must be prioritised in the backlog, and I have and will continue to write to the Minister and Capita with each of their stories. I welcome the interest-free hardship loans of up to £5,000 and £10,000 for those in exceptional circumstances secured by Labour ministers. This must move at pace for those in Falkirk and across the country who urgently need support. Capita must urgently state what additional resources they are providing to clear this backlog so that this crisis is fixed and paid for by the taxpayer-funded contractor and not by the taxpayer swooping in to the rescue any more than is necessary. Once this backlog and crisis is cleared, the recovery team must have a clear mandate to consider whether reversing this failed privatisation my honourable friend referred to is the right way forward. All contractors